Hi, it's Angie. Welcome to my channel. We are in actually it's a really nice rainy day here. We don't get a lot of rain, consistent rain like this today. So I am in the interior of British Columbia. So I'm not going to make too many comments about what happened in Australia. I did post something on my community. And then I wake up today, Rob Reiner was murdered along with his wife by their 32-year-old son. Be very difficult for the family to comprehend what happened there. Maybe some fear, frustration, and anxiety. So I'm not going to say too much about that. I did like All in the Family. We did grow up watching All in the Family, and we did love Laverne and Shirley. I think he was married to Penny Marshall at one time. So I kind of lost track of what he did, sort of a little bit. I think he did some wonderful directing, though. I caught a glimpse of, Donald Trump's public announcement of really how he felt about Rob Reiner. I don't think there was any love lost between them two. So I'm just going to get right into this. I'm taking a break from all of the news media because I'm not going down that tunnel of dynasty or whatever, something here, some kind of tunnel of anxiety. I'm just not doing it. So for those that are new here, hi, welcome. I do get a variety of messages. I never know what's going to come out here. It's all to do with narcissism, narcissistic abuse. Fear, frustration, and anxiety, though, seems to be possibly what somebody was encountering. If you have a narcissistic parent, you will easily be labeled the scapegoat, and in sometimes some people reach the wall and they don't feel like they have any way out of this. So if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. We are still in the sun sign of Sagittarian, and we'll see what comes out here. Red herrings are a piece of information that is misleading, so we possibly have to wait before you hear everything in the Rob Reiner situation, jumping to conclusions, but I don't know. All I know is that children that come from Hollywood entertainment lifestyle, very, very difficult to keep up with the Joneses, as they say. So maybe, maybe there was a plot here to get rid of his parents. I don't know. So sometimes what you see is what you get. And, I just have to wait here because there's beautiful birds flying around. So this, could have been the den of inequity. So we'll see. My prayers have been answered. I landed in a wonderful place. When you walk away, you keep away. That is the golden rule. If you have a narcissistic psychopath family around you, when you walk away, you keep away. We don't do do-overs, ever. Because what happens, this card is the dojo card. There was a lot of karate experts in my family as well. This is the liar, cheater, and thief card. This has come up every so often. This is the dojo card, or the kiss boots, keep it simple, stupid. In some families, I've got a couple of comments about this, where I mentioned that this sibling or a family relative of yours can be attracted to you. So when you walk away, you keep away, because in these homes, you have liars, cheaters, and thieves that work in a repeated pattern. And something like the Doja Cat. I don't really know why I'm hearing those lyrics, but these are unhealthy attachments. The mother can have an unhealthy relationship with the son. These can be brothers from another father. Lots of secrets. You cannot escape the secret or the clandestine life if you have a narcissistic psychopath around you. There's lots of secrets. Okay, so we're taking one out of the Deranger deck in some minute. You know, I'm going to try to stop saying that, but you can be, it's chaos and confusion. And you may need Sandalphon. Sandalphon is the archangel here that takes your prayers to heaven. Okay, this is Oro. This always reminds me of Oro Mendonte. Oro Mendonte is a place in Ontario, I believe. In these types of families, this is the toothbrush family. Many narcissists stay together with their narcissistic families. They create like a kind of like a community amongst themselves. Very hard to penetrate that community. But if this is your blood relative, I'm talking about the clandestine narcissist, cerebral narcissist that uses their intelligence. This is the doctor card, the lawyer card, the dentist card. Also, the one that can be very, very athletic. We don't have the answers to everything, especially when people are taken out in a brutal, brutal way. We don't have the answers to everything. We can only peel back a little bit, and we'll see what comes out of the Guardian Angel deck. Okay, so this is radical. Sometimes you have to do a radical surgery, exploratory surgery in your own life. And sometimes we have to make radical decisions. The decisions are up to you. Spirit always gives you a guardian angel to help you, an earth angel to help you on this planet. We do come with guardian angels. We do come with spirit guides. You just have to ask for help. And I have to say, when you walk away, you keep away. Okay, because it is an exercise in frustration, understanding narcissistic abuse is a very sensitive and complex situation. If you are a scapegoat, then you will be blamed for a lot. Okay, so we'll see what comes out here. Something with a shoe-in. A shoe-in means that there's an automatic sense of entitlement when if these are in your family. There's an automatic sense of entitlement and an automatic right of ownership by default, which is through the blood relative. Squeeze. Narcissistic abuse is no joke. It can literally squeeze the life out of you, and it can actually make you feel like you want to take your own life. It's a slow dripping of mental torture. And something with lemon drops here. I want to say the song "Gray Skies Are Gonna Clear Up." Well, they are clearing up here as we speak. But you kind of lose your voice when you come from a narcissistic family. It's always shh, be quiet, shh, be quiet. You lose your right to speak up. And then when you do speak up, you can be chastised for it. That reminds me of meathead. You can be called a meathead. Lots of name calling going on in families like this. What is with this? This is the bombastic, narcissistic psychopath out there. You know, it always surprises me when a card comes up. This is the Big Bang Theory. I faced public humiliation. I've recycled myself. I've got onto a different channel. I don't understand why this card's coming up. But that is the bombastic person in your life or around you. The sky is falling. That's how they operate. These are my Smithsonian cards. These are my Smithsonian cards. So I chose to create cards to help me understand. And I'm not an anomaly. Well, I am a little bit. That oral health card comes up a lot. That's the tooth hurty card. That's the best time to go to the dentist. I might have to shut that blind. The sun is coming in here, but you know, we may not know. Okay, I'll try to just do this video with the sun shining there, but it's going to cause me a little bit of a problem here. So I'll just continue on. I'm not doing any interruptions here. Oh, forgot to put the squeeze back in. Put the squeeze. And squeeze you out of your job, squeeze you out of your family, squeeze you out of possibly an inheritance here. They squeeze you out, but then they want you back in so that they can hurt you all over again. Isn't this interesting? This is the Diva card. This card hasn't come up in a while. I'm having a hard time. This is the relative card. Relative, yeah. The solution to pollution is delusion. Man, I hope you can see me because I cannot see my camera. So that's the Aunt Diva card. This can be a relative of yours. I've said before that when you blow up the bridge, in essence, you have to blow up from everybody. And narcissists come packing a pack of scissors already for you to disconnect. Because they want you, not for you, for what you have. It could be, it's going to sound really creepy, it could be your access to who you know, or access to your wallet. That is the wallet card. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this. You know, here comes that dojo card again. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to get up and do another reading. But this is the gold digger. This is the gold digger card. Okay, so if you have money, keep it to yourself, because these ones will lie and cheat. They are the master blaster or the master debater. On the phone all the time. They're addicted to the family. They're addicted to gossip. These are addictions. When you walk away, you keep away. Okay, so this is this is actually a cousin of mine that passed away. This is my Camp David Fish On card. And I think I'm going to end this. Well, let me just see if that sun's gonna, I think what I'll do, if you don't mind, just hang on. I'm gonna close that blind. That is my Camp David Fish On card. Gray skies are going through. These are two-timers. Sorry about that. So that's my Camp David Fish On card. Those are the salt. My relative David is in spirit. He passed away. he drowned in the water here, and just a wonderful soul. And that's kind of like, you know, when you get little messages like that, it's to fish on, to move on from unhealthy family. That can be the Unalive Yourself prevention card. Okay, so I'm still here, and it is beautiful here. You know, as fast as that, as within 5 or 10 minutes, that's kind of like the rain that we get here. So we'll see what else comes out here. Gray skies are gonna clear up, put on a happy face. I'm not gonna talk too much about that poison carbon monoxide person, Candy Owens, out there on social media. Very, very dangerous to the younger generation. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because we have someone that has a severe temper out there. When you get caught into the snare of a narcissist, the storm is always coming. They never resolve anything. It's just a perpetual feeding source of narcissistic supply. That's what's out here on social media. This is the Road to Hana card. It is, if you've ever been on that road, I mentioned that before, it is full of twists and turns. These are hairpin turns. This is the Teacher card. They have, this narcissism has seeped into all aspects of the world right now. That's the Apple card as well. That's Uber Eats. Okay. I'm really glad that we are staying in Canada for many reasons. We're not, we're kind of walking away from the States for a little while, but we have our own situations here. So I'm taking one here. The storm is always coming. Somebody feel the squeeze out here? Somebody squeezed, or somebody will be squeezed off of social media. Maybe that's a representative of what, I don't know, but I know that many narcissists are enablers themselves, and you can be in a narcissistic family and enable others. That's the mother-daughter team sometimes. But maybe some psychopaths at this time feel the squeeze for many reasons. Christmas can be difficult for narcissists as well. They have a lot of envy at this time. Stop dragging my heart around. Ooh. So we'll see what... you know, I was thinking about this particular person. This particular person is a card reader out there. I was thinking about her. Her name is Spiritual Sag. She does tarot. She helped me in a lot of ways. I was thinking about her today because, just because of the Unalive Yourself card. Very, very nice person. Okay, so one more here because there was just a little bit of a hiccup there. Stop dragging my heart around. You know, sometimes you can cross the path at a young age. This can be your son. Cross the path at a young age of someone. And, you know, that it feels like we're talking about a lot of people that passed on here by unaliving themselves. Okay. Something to do with misfortune. Ooh. Ooh. Jeez. This is your narcissistic neighbor card. These are the people in your neighborhood. Sometimes you can have an aggressive neighbor beside you. This is consciously uncoupling. I don't hang around anybody here that does any alcohol, but this is sometimes these people are a force to be reckoned with, as they say, so you have to put up boundaries. This is boundaries because they create gossip about you. That's the smear campaign. That's can be in your neighborhood. These are the people in your neighborhood. That card itself is talking about an aging narcissist. If you move to a new community, take your time to get to know people. It takes a long time to get to know people. And it's not like it was before. Because the one that's coming out really fast in some cases is the one that wants to get to know you so that you can be in service to that person. And then when you don't, when the lights click on, then they turn it against you and make it look like you're a nasty neighbor. This is my place of peace. Here, this is the carbon monoxide card. I wonder if she's going to have, Candy Owens is going to have a day of reckoning. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I think her and Erica Kirk are having some kind of clandestine meeting. That's just in air quotes, but that's the Tennessee card. It feels like that reminds me of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. That would be the sanctimonious card. That's really the basis for all of this reading today, is this one here caused a lot of chaos and confusion. I think the United States has a big problem with what's going on, with what I've seen. And it's a lot of fear, frustration, and anxiety. This one popped out. So this is the return to sender card. Because this card, this cabin fever, a lot of people have cabin fever. Nothing wrong with having cabin fever. We're staying in Canada right now. But this is the return to sender card because we know this is the Tennessee card. And, you know, this is what's going on in our neighborhood, as our next door neighbor. So I don't know if there's message in there for anybody right now, but I'm just staying home, and I'm doing what I do, and I'm going outside and getting some healthy sunshine. So take care. Have a wonderful day. Remember, narcissism is baked in someone. You cannot unbake this. You cannot change anybody. If anybody tells you that a narcissist can be healed from this, all psychopaths are narcissists, but not all narcissists are psychopaths. So have a wonderful day. Hopefully there's a message in there. If not, it's a good morning video. Take care. It's all done. Enjoy.